You all are welcome to Flick Scores.
It's cause.
Hello, my people. I am really sorry because I know, like, for a whole week I wasn't able to like post, and man, guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm back. And the last time I actually posted, I told you guys I would be reviewing a movie, Sisu. I told you guys about it. This movie is actually anyone who likes war movies, action movies, heroes, movies about heroes and villains in a way, in war aspect. It's a wonderful movie to watch. So basically, I'll be reviewing Sisu today. So I'm going to jump straight into it or dive right into it. My name still remains EK Bank, that original evil boy. Let's go. Storyline.
It's cause.
So guys, before we actually jump into the storyline of the movie, like I use my guidelines, this is quick score. So I got messages from my friends, family, people who are actually be supporting, subscribed, liked my videos, commented. Uh, they actually told me that they're always saying, uh, uh. So guys, it's actually not my fault. Do you get me? But I'm going to adjust because I'm not. Most of my reviews, in fact, all of my reviews are not scripted. It's not like I wrote down stuff and I'm now like saying them, like reading them out for you. Man, that would be direct. You will not hear But basically, I'm saying all these things over my head. What I felt about a movie. That's just how smart I am. I just like watch a movie and I have every single thing I want to see about that movie in my head. So basically, that's why you're hearing because I'm trying to like I'm not a machine, and guys, I know the AI. So, but basically, I'm going to adjust, man. Thanks so much, especially to one Timmy Coca Dapsin. I really appreciate your comments. I really appreciate your calls and telling me, man, guy, keep pushing and everything. So I'm going to jump straight into the storyline, but I promise you guys, you're not going to get more than 10 times in this video. Promise. Just count. Let's go. So yeah, the storyline basically set in the Finnish Laplands during World War II. Yeah, so the story is about basically it is about a Finnish commando, ex-commando, now turned gold prospector. So this guy was crazy, was badass during his time, like in action. Do you get me? He was one time sent out to face a whole Russian army alone. That's how bad this guy is, this Finnish commando is. So basically, he gets gold and he wants to go to the city to sell his gold off. And then he comes in contact with this retreating Nazi death squad led by an SS officer, bad guy. And they steal the gold from him. He's fighting, he's that guy is oh jeez. That guy know the tire. Like he just wants to come back and get his gold, even though that guy, I don't know if he has the life of a cat because he died so many times and he did not agree to die. So that's basically what the storyline is about. This guy just wants to get his gold back from this guy. You know what the Nazis are now? These guys were brutal. Most of us who actually did history in school back then, or most of us who actually read about everything that happened in the world, wars and all that, will understand what actually happened in World War II. It was crazy. You get those guys were actually the woo. So guys, yeah, that's the storyline. Terrifically done, artistic direction, great editing, and also a movie that actually had one of the nastiest, in fact, if not the nastiest villains of all time, the Nazis. So this movie is a must watch for you guys. Then yeah, I told you about the storyline already, but I don't have too much faults in this movie. My only fault in this movie is that the film trick was so much. Bro, like the film trick in Sisu was so much. Wonderful movie in the box office, it did well. Uh, the movie is cool. So I'm going to jump straight into the cast and delivery. But for the storyline, you just heard the storyline. It's something you would want to watch. One man facing a full death squad, like full Nazi death squad. So wouldn't you want to watch how this man actually prevailed and got his gold back? If he did get his gold back, man, you guys should go watch the movie and know what what actually happened. Badass guy, and also a fine old man, way strong die. So I'm jumping straight into the casting delivery right now.
It's fixed cause. It's fixed cause.
So guys, this movie was actually directed and written by Jalmari Helander. He's actually, I think the only movie I know this guy did was actually The Big Game. Yeah, the one with Samuel L. Jackson and also the main actor in this movie. So basically, he's he's a wonderful director and also a good writer. So I'm going to jump straight into the cast for this movie. So basically, I'm going to give you guys three main casts in this movie. When you watch the movie, you understand what I'm talking about because there were three major people that the movie actually focused on. Not like there were no other people in the movie, but I'll mention them right about now. So Joma Tomila acted as Atami Kopi. That is the badass Finnish commando. Then we also have Axel Henny as Bruno Heldorf. Axel Henny is, oh jeez, you know him now, bad guy. He's a wonderful actor. He, I will jump into. Let me just call all the characters, but I love the guy. That's why I'm so. Then we also have Jack Doolan as Wolf. This guy actually gave. I'll start from him. He actually gave us the vibe of a real Nazi, like wicked. That's the word that we use. He was wicked. He was just wicked for no reason. He just wants to kill. You know, before his commander or his senior officer will tell him to do something. He wants to do it. Do you get me? But it also showed us. I like the fact that the movie actually showed us how the Nazis had superiority, how they had hierarchy, and that hierarchy you actually have to respect your senior officer. Though sometimes they always have some misconceptions about that where people just betray their higher officer. But I love the fact that they actually showed us what these Nazis could actually do, what they loved doing. They loved killing. Do you get me? It wasn't just about them following Adolf Hitler, who was actually their supreme leader. They just loved it. Do you get me? So yeah, basically now we go straight to Axel Henny as Bruno Heldorf. This was actually the SS German squad leader. Oh, guy badass man. He actually, I loved this movie. So this movie, they knew they lost the war. Do you get me? So it was like they were retreating and they had nothing to go back to in Germany or wherever they were going to. So basically, that gold was just like a way out for them. So when they got to the gold, I would not say it was only the gold that made him actually. He wanted to kill Copy because he felt that guy just killed his soldiers like goats. Do you get me? It's so easy for Copy to kill. That's to show you how badass of a commando he is. So basically, Joe Matomila as Atani Copy, that's the badass Finnish commando. Bro, that guy's like a legend. He's badass. And he killed the role. The cast and delivery for me for this movie, no too much talk about it. I will give it an 18. All of them did perfectly. So I'm jumping straight into the visuals right about now.
It's fixed cause. It's fixed cause.
So guys, the visuals of this movie, without wasting much time, I just tell you guys how it is. It was good. I love the way how they showed us exactly what the Laplands look like. The movie was shot in the Laplands, obviously. It wasn't like in Hollywood and they just made up shit. They went to the Laplands to shoot this movie in Finland, and the topography of the air, like every single thing of the Laplands was incorporated in this movie, and I loved how the visuals came out so clear. It was wonderful. I loved the way the visuals portrayed what would have happened in World War II, how the camera was. It wasn't black and white, it wasn't colorful, but it was just like it was seen. And it was exciting for me to watch. I wanted to watch it. When I started watching the movie, I was interested to continue watching the movie. So basically the visuals for this movie will also go with an 18. Yeah, an 18 for the movie visuals. So then jumping straight into the costume and makeup. Let's go, guys.
It's flex cars. It's flex cars.
Costume and makeup for this movie is voila, wonderful. During the World War II, myself, I like reading about so many things. So I have actually seen pictures, and this is exactly how these German guys dressed, with their khaki trousers tucked into their long boots, and you know how they are now. It was really crazy. With their officers are always wearing that cap. That's like it was really nice. Then for copy, ah man, it showed us exactly how they dressed. The ladies who were inside the van, that was exactly how Finnish ladies dressed as of that time. You could just do your research. So for me, the costume and makeup. Now the makeup, the scenes where Copy was tortured, where he was almost like crucified, he was hanged, the whole blood, every single thing in the movie was okay. My only problem, and I keep on saying, that's why I've actually not given you a score for the storyline, because I'm still thinking, should this my film trick matter? Should it be two? Should it cut down my percent for the storyline, or how many ratings I'm going to give to the storyline? But basically, the only issue I have with Sisu is the film trick. It was too much. Like, this guy is not he's not a superhero now. Like, if they actually told us in this movie, like, when he was born, his mother dipped him into the river of fear, and this about, yeah, I would believe that, man, this guy could actually withstand some things. But guy, okay, you guys, there's one scene that will bust your head. During the ending of the movie, when he was inside the plane, this guy crashed with a plane. You don't get me? Like, he crashed with a plane and he survived. No bones broken. Bro, bro, if you fall from a two-story building down, bro, the collision is crazy. So basically, that my the film trick was just so much in this movie. But aside from that, Sisu, wonderful movie. Costume and makeup, I would give the costume and makeup a 19, solid. Solid 19. Yeah, so I'll go straight, and lastly, the sound. So basically, the sound for the movie, not too much. I loved the tone that was actually put in. Like, the tone was cool. It was wartime. It wasn't too warish, like, if that's the word. It wasn't too, like, you get me, but like, it was okay. I love the sound. It was okay, moderate, not bad, not too good. So I will give the sound. I'm sorry, guys, but I'll give the sound a 15 for Sisu. So basically, I will now go back to the storyline. I have communed with myself. I have spoken with myself. Sisu's storyline was okay, but because of the fault I actually saw, which is actually the film trick and whatever and stunts, I would give Sisu a 17 for the storyline. So guys, let's jump straight into the calculation, and so you know my review for Sisu.
It's flex cars. It's flex cars.
Yes, guys. So down to the calculation, I'll go straight into it. So I actually gave the storyline a 17. Okay, I put that in. And then I actually gave cast and delivery an 18, visuals an 18, and I also gave costume and makeup a 19, and I gave sound a 15. So adding that all up, I get 87 divided by 5, and it gives me 17.4, guys. So basically 17. You know how we do it here now. So Sisu 17, wonderful. Any movie I review 17 over 20 is cool, guys. So I would really advise everyone to watch Sisu. If you love war movies and you want to see one guy wey no gree die, watch Sisu. Wonderful movie. So guys, I am so excited, so happy that you guys have been with me throughout this whole. So basically, I'm going to be dropping movies. No more. I not come for 1 week. No. Consistency is the key, and I'll be dropping movies like how you guys want it every week, every week, banger to banger. So guys, yeah, that's all about the review for Sisu. Go watch that movie. It was a wonderful movie. Remember, I told you who directed the movie, wrote the movie, actors in the movie, and also what the movie is about, the visuals, my take on it, opinion based. My name still remains EK Banks. that original Igbo boy, giving you vibes on vibes. So next time, guys.